Go.
Go check out igsky.com if you're looking for some cheap FIFA 16 coins. Use Rossi for an 8% discount. Enjoy the video. Hello guys, Mr. Rossi1990 here, and it's going to be a slightly different video from me today. Also, a very different time of uploading. Now, I've decided that I'm going to try a later upload for today's video, purely because I have never tried that before, maybe once or twice in my YouTube career, but it's something I want to try and see if you guys, because I think a lot of you are on holiday at the moment from schools or whatever, so I imagine you're staying up a little bit later. I don't know, maybe you're not, maybe you're getting early mornings. I don't know how it works anymore, but I thought I'd give it a go. Plus I wanted this video out and out there because it's on today's transfer news, basically. Not exactly today's, over the last couple of days, and it's been triggered that I wanted to make this video by the fact that Arsenal have triggered, that's right, triggered, Jamie Vardy's release clause, which I think is like £20 million, which is crazy in that kind of aspect. But I just wanted to show you kind of like the transfer news, and I've got an edited picture of Vardy as an Arsenal player, as you can see on the screen right now. There he is. So Jamie Vardy is linked with Arsenal. As the car bombs outside my house. If you can smash the like button on this video, by the way, that'd be absolutely amazing. There's going to be a random hybrid out tomorrow, or today, whenever you see this video, because I imagine it'll hopefully get seen throughout the day. But Jamie Vardy to Arsenal, what do you guys make of that in the comment section below? I have no idea if that's a good move for him. I asked over on Twitter as it got announced. It's actually, all these are Sky official, by the way. I want to say that now. They're all off Sky's official website, or off their Twitter, or off their TV program, whatever you want to call it, Sky Sports News. It's all that kind of thing, because I know that other YouTubers do rumours of other things. I don't want to take that away from them. That's their kind of thing. I just wanted to do this because it's stuff I've done in the past as well, and this is purely Sky Sports stuff. So you say the most official, but then Sky Sports, even on their own, have been absolutely wrong on a number of occasions. So the first one, like I said, is Jamie Vardy to Arsenal. Let me know what you make of that one in the comment section below. I think it's good and bad. I think he'll benefit from staying at Leicester, though. I do believe that. And he still could turn down Arsenal. It's only agreed a trigger of his release clause. Doesn't mean he signed. Absolutely does not mean he signed. Let's write that there right now, unless something massively happens overnight. But is he really what Arsenal need? I imagine Arsenal fans will let me know in the comment section below what you make of that. I'll move over to the next player, boom, which is actually Ron Robert Zieler. And this is actually a done deal. He's moved to Leicester. I'm not too sure how much it is. It's actually labelled as an undisclosed fee. But if I'm not mistaken, his team may have got relegated or something in Germany, which triggered this move. And I don't know what to make of that one either. I felt as if Kasper Schmeichel had a phenomenal season. But then you sign a top goalkeeper. He's a top. I would say he's a top goalkeeper. He's a good goalkeeper, definitely. He's got an inform on FIFA, which suggests he's had a good spell in goal at least. There was some point in the season. And I don't know what to make of that. I don't know if he's in to replace Kasper Schmeichel or just cause competition, because I can't really think who Leicester's second goalkeeper is off the top of my head. I genuinely can't think who it is. Maybe that's why. Maybe they needed a sub goalkeeper. Maybe he is the reason for that. But Leicester fans, you're making signings. That's good. He's actually a good player. Like, I know that sounds stupid to say, but Leicester winning the league and everyone thought they would kind of just like finish like 8th or 9th next season, which, to be fair, wouldn't be a bad finish, I don't think. But they're signing players already, which is key to hopefully maybe back-to-back titles for Leicester would be absolutely crazy. But the next player is Dani Alves. Now, he is linked with Juventus as the biggest one. The reason for that is Barcelona have announced he's going to be leaving. I think it's a good move for him if he goes somewhere like Juventus, because I feel as if it will benefit him, because the type of player in the Serie A, you don't get a lot of left and right backs, really, do you? Actually, I think Juventus have just signed a left back as well called Caner or something like that. He's like a Turkish player. I'm pretty sure they've signed him, so maybe they are going for a 4 at the back team. But they've got Alexandro as well, who's a phenomenal player. He's got a team of the season card, and he's a left back. Maybe he's converting to a left wing. You can't be true. We can't know for sure exactly until the season happens. But I think Dani Alves to Juventus will be a good move. FIFA-wise, it'll be a good move as well. He's a nice right back in the Serie A. Moving over to the next player, which is going to be Candreva. Now, according to Sky Sports, in some shape or fashion, Chelsea are interested in him. I don't think they'll sign him. I genuinely just don't think he's their type of player. I mean, he's a fantastic player in real life. I've seen cameos of him, and in FIFA, he's one of the best cards as that right winger in that league. He's just really good in game. He's got some nice stats. That's an informed version of him, and Chelsea are linked with him under the new manager, which actually does make sense, because obviously it's Conte. Conte, is that right? That sounds wrong saying it, but I think it's that he's Italian, of course. He managed a national team. He may know that Candreva might be the right player for them. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see, but he is getting linked at the moment. And next player is actually a guy who has had a bid in from Sunderland. Sunderland splashing the cash, 11 million for Diafra Sakho. Now, when this guy first joined West Ham, he was phenomenal. He couldn't actually go a game without scoring at one stage, I'm pretty sure. He was having a great season. But last season, I think his stats were something like 20 games and 4 goals, something along those lines, which isn't, you know, it isn't fantastic. But then West Ham had a phenomenal season, had a couple of different strike forces, and then themselves are linked with a lot of strikers at the moment. So whether or not that means that Diaby is getting pushed down the pecking order, and whether a move to Sunderland will benefit him, it's there to be seen. What do you make of that one? 11 million is a lot of money. Or is it actually these days? 11 million sounds a lot, but then some of the deals going through is absolutely crazy. We'll move on to the next player now, which is Mark Bartra. And according to some sources, he's a done deal to Dortmund. I don't know what you guys make of that one, but of course Dortmund lost Hummels earlier on in the transfer window to Bayern Munich, which is, you know, one of their best, well, he is their best centre-back, let's put it that way. They're losing a lot of players, actually, Dortmund. They've obviously lost Gundogan. I heard somewhere that Aubameyang wants to leave, Mkhitaryan doesn't want to renew a contract. It's all looking pretty bleak for them, for players moving out, but that happens to them a lot, and they always do well out of it. The one stay is normally Royce. He seems to be sticking with them still. But Mark Bartra, I think that's a good signing for them. He's young, he's decent, he's the type of player who can play for Barcelona, but they've got slightly better players. So he's the kind of one who may benefit from getting a move. I don't know if it's a permanent deal. Actually, I think it is a permanent deal. 8 million, I think somebody said. 8 million euros, something like that. I think that's a good move, personally. Move on to the next one now, which is going to be Hatem Ben Arfa. He's linked with absolutely everybody under the sun because he's had one of the best seasons ever for a player who was pretty much writ off last season. I mean, he got released from Newcastle. Well, I don't think he got released from Newcastle. They sold him to like Hull. And it all went crazy, and nobody really knew where he was playing. And then he ended up at Nice, and he's got a 90 rated team of the season card. Crazy, crazy world we live in. He's staying with Lyon, according to Sky sources. Now, I think PSG are linked with him. I think Barcelona at one stage were linked with him, but Lyon is the newest link with him. And I think as if Lyon would be a good move for him. Imagine that ultimate chemistry link between him and Lacazette. Holy shit, that would be sweet. But Ben Arfa to Lyon, possibly. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think he's run out of contract at Nice. I think that's why he's getting heavily linked with everywhere. I might be wrong, let me know in the comment section below, but we'll move over to the next player, which is going to be Carlos Bacca, which is actually one of the players linked with West Ham. Now, West Ham are in for a striker. It's no secret. They want a striker desperately. They had a bid for Lacazette, rejected, if I'm not mistaken. It's kind of a strange one, because if I'm not mistaken, Newcastle had a bid last season of Lacazette for a lot cheaper, accepted, and he rejected them. But now it seems a lot higher and getting rejected, so I don't know if he's improved massively over the year. I don't know to be true, but Bacca, I think he's a right fit kind of player for West Ham. He's a phenomenal player in real life. He's not great FIFA-wise, for the fact he's got 2-star skill moves and he's not got great pace, but he's a good player in real life. He's done well for AC Milan, and I think he'll be the right kind of player for West Ham, but then I would rather see them buy Lacazette personally for FIFA and just feel as if he's a better player overall, but who's, you know, you don't know for sure. You never know what type of player will suit the team. That's what you got to say. Moving to the next one now is Philippe Coutinho, heavily linked with PSG. Holy shit. I don't like to say it, but he seems like not carrying Liverpool as such. So I like Liverpool. I like to watch Liverpool. I think they play good football. But Coutinho, you can tell, is their best player by like a big margin, in my opinion. He's a fantastic footballer. Like one of the best unique talents in the world, really. He's got unbelievable dribbling. His flair is fantastic. And I think a move to PSG might be really good for him. You never know. He could get links with Di Maria, obviously, at PSG, one side, him the other side, and then Cavani, I think, is getting staying, and obviously Ibrahimovic is going. So I don't want to see him lead the Premier League, so I want the best players in the Premier League. That's just the way it should be, in my opinion. Obviously, being English, I want that to be the case. Obviously, being a Leeds fan, I want the league to be fantastic, and I want Leeds to be in that league, but sometimes it's not doable. But Coutinho to PSG, let me know in the conversation below what you make of that one. Moving over to this one now, which is Antoine Griezmann, linked with Manchester United, which sucks. 95 rated, obviously, Jose Mourinho, the new Manchester United manager, is going to want to bring in his own players. And if he brings in Griezmann, wow! If they get Ibra and Griezmann, I may actually literally cry my eyes out. Just as I'm saying that, we're going to interrupt this broadcast to let you know that apparently, yet again, according to Sky sources, Ibra to Manchester United is a freaking done deal. Holy shit, Ibrahimovic in the Premier League. What the hell do you guys make of that one? I've just interrupted myself here because this is just broke as I finish making this video. So if it makes no sense from now on, if I mention Ibra in a different sense, then let me know because I can't remember what I recorded. But holy shit, like I was just talking about Griezmann. If they get Ibra and Griezmann up front, rest in peace, defenses. Holy shit. Let's carry on. That would be crazy. Griezmann's one of my... I think he's a fantastic footballer. He's had a phenomenal season for Madrid. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't say Madrid, really. Atletico Madrid have had a phenomenal season yet again. Unfortunate in some cases. But that's just the way it goes, really. It's 50-50 games almost between them and Real Madrid these days and them and Barcelona, where in the olden days it didn't used to be the case. But he's had a phenomenal season yet again, and Atletico Madrid always get good strikers. Always. Their striker record down the year has been absolutely incredible. They've had Aguero, Torres again, Costa, Falcao, unbelievable, Griezmann, and the next player as well is going to be Kevin Gameiro, who's also linked with Manchester United. Now, it's either or, according to Sky Sports or Sky Sources or somebody working at Sky. I'm not really too sure exactly where these sources come from, normally off Twitter. But Kevin Gameiro, when he played against Liverpool, and I've just seen cameos of him, he always looks good in real life. And he's got a couple of man of the match cards, so I think he's got 2 man of the match cards, which tells you he's had good. He plays good in big games, if that makes sense. Because the man of the match cards normally come out for something big, like a cup game or something, or a Champions League game, or UEFA game, whatever. But he is a fantastic player in real life. I think, obviously, as a Man United fans would want, I'm not a Man U fan, I should word that differently, you'd want Griezmann over Gameiro. But sometimes, you know, that isn't the case. Maybe Griezmann's going to cost you 20 million more than Gameiro or something like that, and you think Gameiro a cheaper option, why not go for him? Let me know in the comment section below, would you like either of them? Now we go over to the next player, which is actually going to be what I'm going to do in every one of these videos, and it's going to be a Leeds link. Now Wayne Routledge is linked to Leeds purely for the fact that we got Gary Monk as manager. And he was obviously the old manager of Swansea, the old player of Swansea. He may have contacts there. We don't know for sure. But Wayne Routledge was linked, not off Sky. This was off of Twitter. And I know I shouldn't take it off of Twitter, but he was the one I thought I'd chuck in today's video as a Leeds link. Leeds watch, I'm going to call it. Where I chuck in a Leeds player every episode. But that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. A little cameo of some of the rumours flying around at the moment. You know, if you haven't had time to look at Sky Sports, you just want to have a look at a YouTube video. Maybe you want to hear my voice. Maybe you want to hear my voice sometimes. I can't blame you. My voice is like freaking amazing, obviously. But anyway, hopefully you have enjoyed it. I like you absolutely fantastic. Let me know in the comment section below if there's any other rumours you've seen around the world and what you make of them. Maybe your team's linked with a player. Let me know. Let's have a little chat in the comment section below. I'll meet you down there. But anyway, let me know also while you're down there, how often would you like these videos? I'm thinking maybe twice a week. Nothing too extreme, just a little cameo, letting you guys know, having a little talk about it, having a nice little time. Hope you guys enjoy it, like I said. Smash like button, subscribe if you do. I'll catch you next time, and bye-bye. Boo!